it's crazy that that entire saga was put on the big screen, quite frankly.
Commence firing.
Commence firing. Thanks for the warning. The Matrix? Oh damn, he got smoked.
I detect a large number of reinforcements closing in.
The cutscenes look a little rougher than the actual game does.
Are you okay, Superman?
I'm fine, Maggie. Just a little dazed.
Looks like Intergang destroyed any evidence before we arrived.
They're more like interbots than intergang. They aren't human, but highly advanced robots, and they pack a serious punch.
Interbots? Then what's going on?
I don't know, Maggie, but I intend to find out.
It's been a whole week since the Mannheim warehouse raid. See the sign above this building? The Daily Planet. Got that? Mannheim is old news.
But Perry, we really think it ties in with...
Forget it, Lois. Kent, I want you to archive the reports on the Mannheim raid. Lois, I need you and Jimmy to head out of town. Lex Luthor is giving a commencement speech at the grand opening of his new dam.
The guy that voices Jimmy is Danny Phantom.
What are you standing around for? An
Really?
invitation?
Yeah.
Get moving.
Whatever you say, Chief.
I don't know if we'll hear his voice. I hope so.
You should have never hired that woman.
I'm a big fan of Danny Phantom as well. Mercy!
Officially open.
I think this art style for this game is a right choice.
I agree. It looks great. Very well translated to 3D models, actually.
Around some water in a train.
All of the prototypes are being transferred to Facility J.
I want to say they did this with that Batman Vengeance game too, which is another game I want to get to.
Very probably.
I wanted to explain,
Your incompetence?
sir, with all respect,
Your failure then.
Tony Stark built this in a cave.
Power source is almost impossible.
Luthor, baby.
Sophisticated weapons.
Those
Fusion
eyebrows
dynamics
could
is a
fucking cut
technology
diamonds,
we know
dude.
very little about. No longer your problem, Doctor. I've found someone who does.
You should have checked out earlier. You took one heck of a blast, Superman. Energy weapon of some kind.
But exactly what kind of energy?
At a guess? Fusion.
Is that possible?
Well, it's a certain type of music that they play in the clubs.
Batman does that.
I think he does that to Superman as well, maybe.
Jimmy! Lois!
Yeah. I'm glad we at least got one line. How much do you get paid for that, Lois?
$28.
I'm going ghost!
Blood damage. You want to take over, dude?
I'm good.
Dude, you don't want to play the soups?
No, I'm a fan of cheddar and broccoli. I love soup.
Oh, fair.
No, what were we about the Superman movie?
Yeah. I was gonna. Oh, yeah. Going back to the Marvel thing with the, I just think that Marvel at its strength, while it can have its comedic moments, it needs to have an overarching story, and it needs to build to something, and that something needs to have some actual stakes to it. DC though, I just feel like is a different tone.
Beast. Yeah, naturally.
That's the closing point. That's all. I'll say. Go ahead.
I don't think Superman should be void of humor because like Clark is a witty character. Like you can see that in the animated series. Like, dude, him and Lois's back and forths in the show, gold, fucking gold. So I don't want it to be devoid of that in that sense. I don't think like the movie can't be comedic. My thing that I'm worried about is with all these side characters in the movie, is it asking too Herculean of a task to give everything its due diligence? Because there's Hawkgirl,
right?
There's fucking Guy Gardner.
You have
there's,
so much to basically incorporate.
Yeah, Mr. Terrific.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Which I think last time I mistakenly said Icon when we were recording Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, okay, like one, how many layers are we gonna get to these characters? Are we just gonna get the bare minimum when it comes to setting up these characters? I'm impressed that they chose Hawkgirl of all characters. Okay, but also does that mean that we're going to be getting anything from Thanagar? Oh, bro is tripping. Bro is geeking right now. Yeah, and it's like, dude, if we got a Hawkgirl Thanagar movie, That would actually be sick. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get into that with at the end of Justice League Season 2 with the Star-Crossed episodes. So good. That's like another peak Justice League.
Okay.
I think it's a 3-parter. Incredible. Really looking forward to you getting to that as well.
Right on, man. Yeah, me too. You know, people said the same thing about that Suicide Squad movie. They're like, I don't know, you know.
Are we juggling too much?
Yeah, and the way he got around that without, you know, too much of a spoiler for that film. Well, actually, it is a spoiler for that film. Do you want me to spoil it?
I don't care.
Okay. Stop flying, god damn it. A lot of the characters he introduced in the trailer, like, this is how many characters are in it. Like, 10 of them die in the very beginning of the movie.
That's ass. That's fucking stupid.
They're all like no-named characters in that Suicide Squad movie. So they all died in the very beginning. And so it, like, you didn't have to really juggle that many characters because, you know. With Superman, though, I'm not sure how he's going to do that. And I do understand why people are worried because it is a lot to put in one movie that is supposed to be about Superman. One of the things that, like, I complained about with the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies is that it felt like everyone else's fucking film but his.
Sure.
And like even No Way Home, which I do think is the best one out of the 3 of Tom Holland's, it's like you needed the other 2 Spider-Man to bring out his Spider-Man character in a way, you know? For him to have that Aunt May moment, which was his Uncle Ben's moment. What really highlighted that moment for me was hearing the other 2 Spider-Man talk about how they went through something similar and explaining to Tom Holland, hey, this is actually like your character development moment, and this is what makes you truly Spider-Man, you know? And by the end of that film, him making that sacrifice of being like, yeah, make everyone forget me, including, you know, my girlfriend that I love and my friend that I've known for my whole life. That was Tom Holland's like moment of becoming Spider-Man because he was willing to sacrifice his own Peter Parker life in order to protect them. And I personally really like that.
I like that too, but thinking about it, like, it took the other 2 Spider-Man telling him kind of the situation. So does it make that moment feel artificial in a way?
See, but that is kind of the flaw that I'm getting at. It's like, while I do like that, like, I do think that's like the best one. And like, that was me kind of saying it's praise. I do agree that I'm like, yeah, but it's like, we needed other characters to bring that out of him. He couldn't just be, you know, we had to have Toby's Green Goblin. We had to have, you know, Andrew's Electro.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like that, in order to bring that out, which is what I don't want to happen to Superman. I don't want, you know, everyone else to kind of stand center stage and Superman's kind of just, you know, a side character in his own fucking movie.
Okay, so we gotta bring people here.
Oh shit! Yeah.
We gotta pick up the fellas.
You right.
Which,
come here, friend.
Man. Because you're right, it does take these villains from other sources because, like, Tom Holland's Spider-Man doesn't have anything iconic of his own, like a lizard, like a Doc Ock, like a goblin or anything like that. So it's just like, okay, like, what can you really package with Holland, which is making me even more curious as to where they're gonna go for the next set of films.
Right.
It's like, okay, like, I would love to see another attempt at the lizard. I think the one that we got was pretty not bad with Amazing. But you know, I think Kurt Connors is such a, like, interesting character that
the fuck is this guy?
For a one-stop shop, I'd be perfectly okay with that. Also, side note, I do think this game looks amazing, by the way.
It does actually look pretty good. Okay, wait, I think I know what to do here. Is he behind this wall? Boom!
I've been living in a storage unit, Superman.
Thank you. They've been feeding me blubber.
Blubber specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want that to happen, and I don't want it to be a joke the whole time, and I just hope it has its own tone, which I hope James Gunn is, like, approaching Superman as being like, you know what? This is going to be something that's going to shake up the superhero industry right now, because everyone is so fed up with the same tonality of the Marvel movies, which I do think that is what's going on. Is people are like, yeah, but Thunderbolts, Guardians of the Galaxy, what's the fucking difference? They all feel the same. Like, what is going to, like, separate this from the others, you know? And I think that's what people need this Superman movie to be, is something different tonally. It needs to feel different than what we've seen Literally, how many fucking Marvel movies are there now? Like 40 of them? We've seen it 40 fucking times, dude. Can we do something a little different this time? That's why I liked Man of Steel, dude. Oh, yeah, they're behind this. That's right.
Which I am kind of... Like, the thing that Marvel did the best back in the day was that slow burn setup of all these characters and then ultimately have that come to like a spearhead by bringing them all together. That's when Marvel was at its peak, setting up the Captain America, setting up the Iron Man.
And I don't want to undermine the great Marvel movies, even though they have those elements I'm complaining about. I'm just saying that they've overdone it.
I'm just saying, if you're going to pull anything from Marvel, that's the way to set up your universe. And they did try.
Right.
They just didn't do a very good job at it. So hopefully this time around the block, just fucking Dexter in the face.
I know.
My fault. I'm an old school character.
I thought you were Lois. Sorry to swing on you.
I'm an old character.
I'm used to her not cooking when I get home.
I've been around the block, you know. Shit. I'm from a bygone era of striking women.
Sorry, that was my grandfather talking, not me.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, dude. I do hope it's good.
But yeah, which makes me even more worried that we're getting these multiple characters, because I just wanted, like, even though I don't mind that we're getting these other characters, I wanted like a zoomed in look at Superman, because that was the strength of Marvel.
Right.
Giving each like character the love they deserve, and then ultimately throwing them in a pot together and mixing it up and see what happens. I don't think he went in the circle all the way. It didn't say so. Oh, never mind. I lied. Beautiful. That strikes
Why
him.
does it keep fucking trying to... X is to grab them and punch. So it's like...
Interesting mechanics.
Both peace and violence are on the same button.
I could save you or strike you. Depends on...
But it depends on my mood or how my controller's functioning.
Oh, but dude, like, in the animated side of things, like... So much of DC's animated work is so good, from like even multiple generations. Like, they seem to nail all the animated stuff, but just when it comes to like live action interpretations, they just kind of drop the ball consistently.
And that is the thing about Marvel. I think why the Infinity Saga turned out as well as it did is because of, you know, Kevin Feige's like direction for that saga. He had that planned out all along, being like, we need to get here. We started with Iron Man, but like, this is building off of success, and we're making a lot of money off these movies. Where do we want to go with this now? We want to get from here to here, and they accomplished that, you know? And I think I just don't think they really had a plan after that. Or if they did, it's just like Disney started to get their fucking hands on it and we're like, yeah, maybe not do that. Let's do this instead. And basically doing what they did to fucking Star Wars, which I would not put past them for doing, basically interfering, which is the biggest issue that I have with Hollywood in general these days, is that corporations are getting too involved in art.
Absolutely.
Let the fucking director and writers have their own voice and make these fucking movies. Stop putting your hands in a cookie jar that you did not fucking earn, dude. You did not earn those cookies, bro. You didn't write those fucking movies. You get me? Like, that's my biggest issue with Star Wars right now, is like, you can distinctly tell the difference between 1 and 6 and then 7 through 9. It's like, yeah, 1 and 6 had a vision from a director who was passionate about what he was making, and 7 and 9 is a fucking corporate mess. Wait, do I have to fucking do this?
No, it said replace all the somethings. Like, there was something chilling right here, and then it blew up, so... we need to find like a cell or something to replace it, and it might be those red specks, unless those are just enemies. Not the small ones, but on your map, unless those are different missions. But each one of these terminals has a thing.
We're officially past the part I was doing. Am I not supposed to punch this?
I like that you're not taking any damage.
Yeah, the bullets don't do shit to me, dude.
Which, I mean, if you wanted an ultimate power... Oh, no, you're taking a little bit of damage, but it's so minor. Oh.
Blow it up. Oh, my God.
Never mind, you took a little grip right there.
I fucking destroy this? Holy shit, bruh. Oh, my God,
okay,
bro.
You kind of are getting fucked up a little.
Till next time.
I'll be back.
Oh my god, dude.
Superman.
Is there a way
got
to
us-
heal?
Great question.
Maybe I don't heal.
Fly into the sun, I guess. I don't know. I'm really hoping for the. Oh, you're almost dead, dude.
No, I can't fucking.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for the best for this Lex Luthor actor because, like, he's such an integral part of, like, the dynamicism between himself and Superman, obviously. So I'm hoping this actor's up to that. Equally important, you know, the chemistry between Clark and Lois. I'm hoping that's strong.
I agree.
There's not a ton you need to nail out of the park or anything like that, but the things that are important need to, like, hit home.
I agree.
And then, like, juggling his double life is equally another important topic.
I think Hans Zimmer's score in Man of Steel really brought out, like, feeling of hope and the feeling of, like, awe that Superman, a character like Superman is supposed to bring out of you. And I think that's why I liked Man of Steel so much, is because it built up around what I felt you were supposed to feel from Superman.
Replace the damage generators. Okay,
Yeah,
I think
so
you have to.
We're supposed to go beyond these doors. I'm just getting fucked up by these turrets.
You also have to blow up those alarms above the garage, because I think that's how they get, like, reinforcements or shit. These things right here.
Fuck, dude. Wait. Maybe I should do something like this. No, I'm gonna. If I stand right there, I'm gonna get blown up.
Just drop down next to it.
I don't think that does anything.
Jesus, the
I know,
damage.
they're fucking me up, dude. Holy shit.
Which, like, I'm really so important for Superman.
Holy shit.
Nailing this, but, you know, if we're going into the steeper DC universe, like, I'm wondering how the tonality is going to change between each character to character. Right. Like, dude, and then, yeah, I'm not having Ezra Miller as your Flash. That's gonna be pretty important.
Oh my God, bro.
Jesus Christ.
I know, dude. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I just feel like they really didn't have an idea of what they were doing when they were doing their Zack Snyder universe, which sucks. And I felt like it was because the corporations got in there and they're like, we need to be doing what Marvel's doing. Just copy what they're doing, and it made it fucking fail.
Well, I think, you know, the biggest thing, which is probably what Marvel did, okay, you are slowly gaining health back. Dude, just fly around for a bit.
Okay.
Fuck it. I think which is important is, figure out where you want to be and, like, end up by, okay, I think in no, you're slowly gaining health still. Where you want to end up with your films. Okay, so, like, you're obviously building towards the Justice League, but what is that Justice League building towards? Is it building towards a dark side? Do these characters fit in fighting off against these threats? Understand where you want to be, and then probably work your way backwards. I'm thinking, which I think that's likely what Marvel did. They knew they wanted to approach Endgame. Fly around, fly around.
I'm just trying to take them out.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'm listening to what you're saying. Go on.
So start from Endgame, work your way backwards. But yeah, with these DC characters, like, what is the ultimate threat that we're gonna be fighting at the end of this?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, do these characters fit in this universe? Do they fit fighting this opposition? Because the character I'm actually worried about the most is actually Batman.
Yeah.
Because tonality-wise, Batman does not fit into the mold of these other casting characters.
See, and that's exactly why the Superman movie needs to have a tone where it will fit in also a Batman universe.
Sure.
But Batman's tone can't also be so dark that it would not fit in with the Superman or Justice League universe. You have to have, like, I think Batman should ultimately feel a little darker in tone than the rest of its contemporaries as far as in the Justice League. But I also think that the tone of Superman shouldn't be so lighthearted like a Marvel movie to where it's like Batman does not feel like he belongs in this at all. You get me? Like, and that's why it's gonna be really interesting to see how they fucking, yeah, come fly this way, bitch. Oh shit.
I think what's important for Superman's character is, yes, he's this all-powerful ass dude.
Die, dude. Holy shit.
he's all powerful.
God damn.
But I think what's going to be important is the decisions that he has to make. I think Superman needs to fail to some capacity. Of
course.
Not in the, like, in the box office setting, but, like, he needs to stumble. Like, even at the end of the movie, I don't think he should be the ultimate winner.
That's why it was really fascinating that James Gunn chose to show us Superman at a weak point in the trailer.
Yeah.
That's why I thought that was actually kind of a smart move, because we don't normally see that. So you're already fascinated to be like, okay, why is Superman fucking getting his ass kicked from something we don't know? You know? Like, that's why I thought that trailer was hella good and why I am hyped to see the movie. I'm like, dude, you know what? The one issue that everyone has with Superman, you showed us right away that, you know, Superman isn't as strong as we all thought he was or could be. But also, I hope it's not like they're nerfing him in a way. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, he's just like a little bitch boy, and like, I don't know. Like, you can fuck it up in that way too, I think. What the fuck happened?
Did we just
fail?
Take too long? Oh,
Everyone's dead.
Shit. Rippy dippy
Made
dolphins.
a fucking cutscene for it too.
That's kind of cool, though. And this is the beginning of BioShock, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Superman should be, like, the ultimate victor at the end of the day. Like, I think he should come into contact with questionable choices and have to make these hard decisions, like with Man of Steel, where he has to be able to kill his own kind to, like, put a stop to this, like a moral quandary. I think that's just as important for Superman than a physical threat. Okay.
That was it? Fucking kidding me? All right. Sorry. Say what you just said to me one more time, please. I was trying to pay attention.
No,
What the
you
fuck's
were
going
all
on?
good. What's just as important for Superman's character is I don't want him to be the ultimate winner at the end of the day.
Right.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he should come into contact with a heavy moral quandary that challenges him as a character and his character just as much as a
Dude,
physical
that's why I
threat.
think you would like Man of Steel, bro. I think you would like that movie.
Oh, and that's what I was saying with, like, choosing to kill his own kind. As, like, you know, that's the choice. Is like, somebody needs to put a stop to these people. And yes, killing is bad, but what's the alternative?
That'll do nicely.
Thank you.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you, citizen. I will return for more.
Thank you, Goku.
Yeah, dude, that's why, like, Man of Steel, honestly, that film just feels like, you know, Superman's Saiyan saga in a way.
Yeah,
Like, it really does feel like that.
you're not even lying.
I personally like Dragon Ball more than Superman, but I'm not ripping on Superman. I just think your Dragon Ball can be more compelling at times. Okay, what the fuck am
Double
I
tap
right
X.
here?
Yeah, you got it. Beautiful. What's it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking so hard right now. Come on, brain, you could fucking do this, buddy.
Wait, what are you trying to reference to?
I don't even know. I'll be honest. Oh, I saw the green shit. I do not want to see Kryptonite in this movie at all.
I feel like we're going to because it's Lex Luthor. Grab the fucking...
I'm hoping it's early enough into establishing Superman that Kryptonite's not even on the table right now.
It's protected by something, I think.
Oh,
It has that blue hue around it.
yeah. You might have to smash a computer or something. Or maybe just kill all the
We
dudes in
have
here?
technology. Dun, 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 dun.
There's
Wait,
not
what
like
if I
a...
grab this thing?
There's
and
not
then
like
I
a
go,
terminal? No?
What is surrounding this fucking thing? How do I have to
you-
kill everyone in here?
Maybe.
Oh, the scientist has to deactivate it for me.
Mucho appreciates, fella.
Scientist, use your science-y brain to unscience this battery science.
Battery...
I'll use Big's pole to kill bad guy.
Dude, I think that robot was pleading for its life. It's like, Superman, please, I swear to God, beep boop bop.
Beep boop bop. That's it.
Not today, citizen.
You beeped your last bop.
It's just like he's talking about music and shit. It's like, that was a bop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lois is a bop.
true. No, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
I am too. I guess we'll have to wait and see. When is it? July?
Which, you know, the one thing I am kind of upset about is the Green Lantern they chose. Like, bro, this is a perfectly good opportunity to throw Jon Stewart in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, unless we get him later and he gets his own movie, but like one of my favorite parts about the Justice League animated series is that the dynamic between Shira and GL, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like and seeing them develop together, and then Flash is even like, you guys are like an old married couple.
I thought the Green Lantern they chose was kind of lame too. That's why I'm worried about the movies. I'm like, is he gonna be a comedic relief character? Because I hope not.
Yeah, no,
I hope they
feel
don't
the
make
same.
jokes out of like established characters. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
like what they fucking did with the last Thor movie, and I fucking hated it.
I would actually be down for a Jon Stewart Green Lantern movie. Like, let it happen.
I would too.
I love Jon Stewart.
We
Jon
are
Stewart was
running out of time.
actually.
Holy shit. That's that red meter on the circle. I think that's why. That's how we know if we're running out of time.
Is it a time dial?
I think it is.
You might be onto something. I just assumed there's other shit you could do around the map. Nice.
On science, man, do your science thing. I think we're out of time.
I'm getting scared now.
I am too. We're going. We're going.
Is it over? No.
I think it might be Jehovah, guys.
Go. No!
Well, now I know what to do.
Oh my god. All right, he's got this, chat.
God damn it, dude.
He's fucking locked in now. What's it called? Damn.
All right, yeah, and that'll be a video. We'll be right back.
I was showing you some Static Shock shit earlier, which is like really good, which that show tackles so many like deeper topics that modern day TV wouldn't even approach with a 10-foot pole. And Static crosses over with the Justice League in his own show.
Okay.
And like in the future, he's like one of the most powerful heroes like remaining in old times. And in Batman Beyond, Superman has an episode where he shows up. Like he's in Batman Beyond season 3.
Oh, that's pretty sick, dude. I
And
did not know that.
he's still around. There's still like an active Justice League, not with the cast and crew that you know, but Superman is still a part of it. But yeah, I have a deep love for all things DC. Big fan of the comics. But yeah, just the way they've translated it to the screen.
I don't even think we know who the... Oh, I guess Lex Luthor, huh? I was going to say, I don't think we know who the big threat of the Superman movie is going to be, right?
I don't
imagine
think it's
it'd be-
Lex.
You don't think so?
No, I think Lex is just a like
Side character? There's so many main characters in this fucking movie that I feel like are supposed to be main characters and not side characters, but I
Who
feel
would
like...
you love it to be? Because I'm of the mind I want it to be Brainiac.
Brainiac would be sick. I guess, yeah, you couldn't have it be anybody huge off the rip, right? It would probably have to be someone like Brainiac. I would actually agree with that. I would say Brainiac. Because I feel like if you do anything like, you know, Justice League level threat, it doesn't make sense to do that like Darkseid or something like that. It wouldn't make sense to put a villain like that, even though I feel like that would be sick to see. I don't think it would make sense to do that off, like, the first movie of Superman, you know?
Sure.
But we also... I feel like we've seen Lex Luthor so many fucking times. I don't know, Zod would be kind of sick too we did see that in Man of Steel though. But I think that Zod really works as a Superman villain.
I agree, but almost too much. Where he works specifically well as a Superman, because like the threat has to be big enough to be drawing out these other heroes to come and help. And I feel like Zod is just too self-contained, where I couldn't see anyone else approaching it other than Superman. But I feel like Brainiac would be that, like, all right, let's get all of us on our fucking battle stations, essentially. Like, we need all hands on deck for Brainiac.
It's interesting to see the success of something like Invincible, when really I feel like Invincible is a combination of Dragon Ball Z and Superman. And just made more for an adult audience.
Drop it.
Yep. But yeah, it's just interesting to see that it basically just tries to highlight the highs of both of those IPs to make something that
Can you X and square with this?
I don't.
I
No,
guess
I
not. It's
can't.
too heavy.
So like, cause Invincible's really popular right now, and I mean, rightfully so. Everything I've seen of it, I'm like, yeah, this is pretty sick. But it's also like something where I'm like, I feel like some of you people that have watched Invincible have never watched a Superman movie or a Dragon Ball Z episode. You know, I'm like, it really does feel like both of those things in a way. You know? Oh my god.
Fuck.
Oh my god. That's not what I meant to do. There we go.
No, it's
You get what
probably
I mean?
true. It's like a Superman and/or Dragon Ball for like the modern generation in a way. That's like, but it's also like it's a new IP that is like self-contained apart from the comic itself. So it can be a lot more introductory for people than something like Dragon Ball or Superman would be, because there's years of history with Superman and there's 200 plus episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So it's like if somebody wants that vibe just in like a more bite-sized format, I can understand how people might choose Invincible.
100%. Like I don't know. I like Invincible, but in a way, it does feel like I've kind of ruined it a little bit for myself because I've seen that in other things.
Sure.
Like it doesn't feel all that original. Please tell me I have enough time.
No, I get that. It feels like surely you have enough time.
I can hope so. Jesus Christ.
Deactivate it, you motherfucker. I only have 30 seconds to
There's
save
a new firmware update. God damn it.
Son of a Windows update. Come on, baby. I can't see that damn break one more time.
Oh no.
But
Oh my
like,
god, this
not
is close.
that. Yeah, it is. You better fucking mash X to save your life once you get up on it.
You have to hold X, dude.
You have to hold X.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Come on. Oh. Put the thing. Fuck, dude.
Damn, bro's got
You
a
thought.
nah,
I thought he was gonna hit the dam.
bro's got a fucking t-shirt cannon.
Save the cable car. Where's it at?
No, go that way. Right, no, turn right. The cable car right there, that box that's floating in the sky.
Oh my god. How do I save it?
Grab it. No, they're
Oh my god, dude.
save the
Do I
woman
have
you
to do the whole
love.
fucking level
I
again?
hope not. If we do,
we
we're
might call it a
yeah. If we
fucking
do,
video
we're
right
leaving.
there. Please don't.
Either
Oh my god.
save the woman you love,
Please tell me.
or rescue the children, or whatever.
How do I even? Can I grab shit in the air?
I assume so.
God, this game's a lot harder than I expected it to be. I do like this game though. It's kind of cool.
Which, you know, much to your point about
Oh, thank God. Here we go.
oh, the t-shirt gun.
The t-shirt gun, dude.
Lois.
Lois?
What is she doing? It's just an
Lois?
episode of Family Guy.
Yeah, Lois. What are you doing? I'll save you, citizens.
Oh, you just had to get
Boom!
close to it.
Another t-shirt gun.
Just hits the actual cable car. Take the cable car to safety. I'll come back for you later, t-shirt
Did you ever see
civilian.
Superman Returns?
Yes. Forever ago.
I don't remember that one at all.
But I was just gonna say too. I don't know if this was a Superman Returns game, but you were saying that the city was the health bar instead.
It was Superman Returns. the
Much in a way with this game where it's not necessarily Superman's life at threat, more so everyone else around him at threat.
Mhm.
If the pins slide loose, the dam
Yep.
will collapse.
Okay.
Oh my God, dude.
I assume you have to just punch him.
Push the pins back, and quickly.
Let me fly at a brisk pace.
I can't do it.
I'm literally doing it.
There.
Gotta take a shit. Oh, that one is almost out.
Oh
Holy.
my God, bro.
I can't do it.
Come on, fucker.
Almost there.
Smashing the shit out of that fucking thing.
Hell yeah. Kaboop. Dude,
Bro can just weld shit, huh?
that looks good on the resume. Dude, it's just like the Mortal Kombat.
The fuck out of this fucking thing, dude. Oh my god.
It's just like the Mortal Kombat. Like, test your whatever.
Damn, bro. Like, I had to mash that.
Oh, I'm a professional
You expect a
masher.
5-year-old to fucking do that? Some of these games, I'm like, no way kids would be able to beat this shit.
No. Which is like funny returning to old games from when you were a kid, because like sometimes it's easier than you ever remember. It's like, how was I ever stuck on this? But sometimes it's just as hard as you remember.
For real, dude. Or there's some games that I play like now that I never beat as a kid.
All right, let's fucking get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's call this a video. What do we think of the game, dude?
I think it was pretty cool. I really dig the art style being really faithful to the animated series. I'm really glad all the cast was returning for the voice actors. I don't think Darkseid, that was Darkseid's voice. I could be wrong. And then just too much of a robot effect on Metallo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But all in all, pretty good.
Gameplay is not too bad so far, except that I don't like that X is everything in this game.
A
Wish
little
they would've
clunky.
changed it.
It's like, it's grab, it's strike, it's pay your taxes, it's fucking beat your wife.
Art style, though, and the levels,
Amazing.
pretty impressive. Let us know
Very
what you
well
guys think of this
translated.
fucking game. If you've played it or haven't played it, let us know in the comments below.
And if you want to see more, let us know in the comments. And what are your thoughts and expectations for Superman in the future? How are they going to build the Justice League? How are you guys feeling about the current standings of the DC universe? And we will see you next time. Peace.